Hi everybody, this is Love of Truth Tarot. We're going to get into another collective reading. Trying to figure out which cards to use, but I think I'm going to use the I just saw something on one of my cards. I think I'm just going to use like the regular Rider-Waite. I'm going to use the ones with the explanations on them. Anyway, let's get into it. Angels, guides, ancestors of the highest white light. What do we need to see? Okay, that's too much. Not going to do all that. What do we need to see? Wow, I'm like going super fast today. What do we need to see? Whoa, whoa, guys. Whoa. Whoa. Lovers reversed. Okay, Knight of Cups reversed. Dude. Four of Wands reversed. This is, we don't even need to finish the reading. No. It's like, this is telling me a whole lot right now. Alright. Okie dokie, smokies. Alright. So, what this is saying, okay, there could have been some sort of situation where there was a breakup or disharmony within a relationship. Oh my goodness, you guys, I can't. That's 10 of Cups reversed. I'm sorry for whoever this reading's for, and I'm not laughing. Like, I'm just laughing because like I've been through something personally similar to this, but it's like you feel like everything's turned upside down. All right, yeah, we have the King of Cups reversed too. We have the Lovers reversed and the King of Cups reversed in the last reading. Okay, I'm just getting all of these things all at once. Oh boy, we have the Nine of Cups reversed, and then we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, I'm going to put those all in the line here. It's more than I usually do, but you know what? That's fine. It's totally fine. So, I'm getting there's a lot of pain with this as well. A lot of emotional turmoil. Okay, someone did not respect your boundaries, or there was some sort of poor boundary system between you and this other person. We also have the Eight of Wands. Okay, I'm going to stop reading as far as those go because I can't keep up with this. I know I keep like pulling cards and stuff, but holy crap, I have so many cards here. I might even have to like put these on the second row. Oh. Excuse me. Alright. I just want to say something too because I've heard this before and this is not true. Not always true, but if a reader is clearing their throat or coughing, it only means that the throat chakra is a little bit blocked, and that could be for many different things. It doesn't mean, like I heard someone say that means that they're lying or they're not telling the truth, and it's like, how the heck does that even make sense? I'm sorry, but I gotta put that out there. It doesn't make sense because it's not true. And anyone that says, you know, like I said in that one reading about, I just gotta say this because I feel called to, but like if anyone makes a blanket statement, everybody that does this, it means this. It's like, no, we're not. We're more complicated than that. We're not robots. It's not like we have one meaning for every little, like for a certain action. Like everyone's not the same, and everybody doesn't come from the same like background, and you don't know what's going on in someone's life. You don't know if they have certain like health issues or whatever. And I just want to say that it's like, see, like that clearing your throat. Now that can mean that you're lying in a certain like interrogation situation, yeah, if you keep clearing your throat. But I gotta say that, you guys, because it's like, that bothered me because it's not the truth. And then it's like someone was claiming that was true. It's not true at all. Like, it just means that your throat chakra is a little bit like blocked, or maybe you're working through your throat chakra and trying to be more fluid with, speaking your truth. It doesn't mean that you're lying necessarily. I mean, it could in certain situations, like I said, but it's not like a blanket statement, or like you can't make that statement and say everybody that does this is this, or acts like this, or is doing this. And it's like, well, who are you to say that? Because it's not true for every single person. Like I said, there's different reasons, people do different things. Anyway, well, I did get the star and I was talking about that, so that's cool. But you know what? I'm going to leave that there too, but we have so many cards, guys. Let's just read these cards instead of shuffling constantly. So, yeah, let's get out of that energy and get into the reading. Okay, there must have been some sort of trust issues. There's lack of accountability. There were lack of boundaries, okay? Didn't feel supported by this person. And you didn't feel stable in this connection either. And I think that there was talk of having a happy family life, or you could have children with this person, and maybe you did marry this person. This could have been a divorce, definitely seeing that. Or it was like you were just very close to this person, almost as if you were married to them. This person could have been a water sign for sure, with a lot of water. Yeah, I'm definitely picking up a water sign. Or it could be definitely air as well. I'm picking up more water than anything. Yeah, you just weren't happy in the situation, and you weren't fulfilled. You didn't feel respected, I'm hearing. Yeah, this person only was looking out for themselves, being very selfish in the connection, especially emotionally. Almost like it would like, for example, when you were talking, maybe they would like cut you off or like interrupt you, rail over your words. That's what I was hearing. All right, this like broke your heart. This shattered your dreams with them. You thought you were gonna have a very loving connection for a long time, pretty much like the end of your life, till the end of your life. Because again, with the marriage card, the 10 of Cups, I mean, it's not only a marriage card, but especially with the 4 of Wands reverse, like everything here is really correlating and speaking to me and telling me that this was a connection gone wrong. And I'm sorry to hear that. It left you feeling devastated, in misery, unhappy. Just it's interesting, we have 3 Pisces cards here. They could have been a Scorpio. We have Aries, we have Gemini, and we have Sagittarius, and we have Aquarius. Okay. Now this, I don't know if this is what this person's energy was like, but it definitely seems so, that there was some sort of impulsive behavior. They might have been very, let's see. I'm hearing controlling, but it's more to it than just controlling. But wanting to get their way with you, it wasn't, I want to say it wasn't, it was, okay. Part of it, here we go. I must be lying. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Okay. I'm sorry, I think it's ridiculous what that person said. You know what? I'm just going to put these under here because there's like no room over there. All right. So, I mean, the other thing I just want to say about that with if someone's like, oh, they're lying. It's like, you're going to know. Because if this is your reading, you're going to know. If it's not your reading, it's not your reading. These are general readings. They're not going to resonate with everybody. I'm sure you've heard that if you listen to multiple tarot readers online. They're not going to resonate with every single person, and not everything in one reading is going to resonate all with you, because there are many different people listening to the same reading, usually, and, you know, there's no possible way that everybody's situation is going to be the same. So, just want to put that disclaimer out there as well. So, okay, let's keep going here. So, yeah, somebody was like always trying to jump the gun or like jump into things, or like that's probably how they got into the relationship with you. That's what I'm getting. I don't know necessarily, because again, it could resonate with some people, but not with all. And while, okay, with the Eight of Wands, that also backs up what I was saying. Speed, hastiness, progress, movement, action, rushing. Yeah, like it was like they rushed. Almost like they rushed into this with you, and it fizzled out very quick. Well, I don't want to say very quickly, but it fizzled out because this person was very adamant about just like rushing into things with you. Maybe they could also be wanting to communicate with you very fastly right now. We also have the Ace of Cups when I split the deck, and we have the Sun card. So I think that you have made them very happy and they have a lot of love for you still, I'm getting. I mean, I think in all reality, they wish they could offer their cup to you, I think, again, or they wish they could come towards you very fast, but they know that they can't because they know that this failed. There are so many, it seems like there were so many failures within the relationship that there is no coming back from it type thing. But we also have the Town of Pentacles. That's really interesting. Like I said, the Sun. Okay, so that's how they see you. Like, they see you with this overflowing cup of love, okay? But they weren't there for you exactly when you needed them. And they weren't looking out for you. They were only looking out for themselves. I mean, maybe not all the time, but for the majority of it, they weren't really looking out for you like the way that they should have. Again, there wasn't support. There wasn't enough support to keep this up, to keep this stable, because the Four of Wands also is stability. 4 is stability. Okay? It's almost like I'm getting also they want to like turn things around. They want to come back. They want to talk to you. They have hope. Okay? And hope is usually a good thing. But when we're being realistic, if it's realistic that there is no hope, let's just say this. There can always be hope in a situation, but it's about what is needed to be done in that situation for there to actually be something worthwhile, you know? Like, if this person were to come back, I'm getting that they would need to do a lot. Almost like what's impossible. A lot of work. A lot. I don't even know what a lot is to you, but I'm just getting like... I don't... And the other thing is, when someone abuses your trust like that, you shouldn't allow them back into your world, because you're only giving them the idea that they can continue to lie to you and get away with things and keep things hidden from you, because I'm getting that too. I'm thinking about the moon card. Even though it's interesting we have the sun, it's like this is how they see you. This is what I'm getting. They see you full of light and you shine light on things. And I think that their energy is more so of the moon, where it's like, no, I want to hide. I don't want to show everything because I'm afraid. There's fear because they're afraid of your light, okay? At the same time, they admire it and they love it and they see, like, wow, you have so much love to give. It's like they want a piece of that. They want some of that. But are you going to do the work? I don't know. This is culmination, okay? Now, what's interesting about this is usually this is about, like, having it all, having wealth within your family, you know, having a marriage, having the family life with kids and generation after generation, all the family hanging out together and, you know, just living their best life, okay? But what I'm getting from this, because it's a pentacle card too, is there is this stability that needs to be had or made. The only way that the two can come together to create this Ten of Cups is if they are whole on their own first. You can't be a page wanting to get with a, you know, king or queen. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like that energy's not matching. If I'm giving way more and you're just giving little bits and pieces, it's not equal and it's not worth it for me, right? Or vice versa, we could say they don't necessarily deserve it. If a page wants to get with a king or queen, the king or queen needs to have the authority to say no. But I'm just saying that if that was the situation and that's how it felt, because now these are knights. Now it might be that the person has grown to be a knight, but I feel, again, with the Knight of Swords, he's very impulsive and rushing, and the Knight of Cups reverse is just telling me no, no, this person doesn't have it together yet. The King of Cups reverse, you know, I mean, even though there's a king, it's like it's reversed. So, you know, it's telling me they're selfish. They're only looking out for themselves. They're concerned about their own emotions more so. Okay, so in order to get to that Ten of Pentacles, you have to have stability within yourself. You gotta have wealth within yourself. It rhymes. Okay? And I feel like this is you. This is at the other bottom of the deck. Well, split deck, I should say. I'm just pulling random cards as we go. You're like, no, I'm going to defend myself. I'm going to protect, you know, myself, my soul, my everything, my being. And this is fighting your corner. Like, no, you're not just going to come up in here and ruin everything and leave. And try to come back. No. Okay. You know, again, hope is good. But see how she's pouring into the water and she's pouring on the ground as well? That's what needs to happen. It's not, no, you know, I'm going to pour more into you and then you pour whatever you have into me. No, you need to be whole in order to be able to pour back into me. You know what I mean? So we have the Four of Pentacles under the Ten of Cups reversed. I feel as though they're holding on. I mean, this could be your energy as well. That's a Capricorn energy. Now, it could also mean financial stability or financial security. Now, this could be you or this person. I'm getting like this person's like, oh, well, if I just work on my money, you know, work on making enough money to provide for this person, maybe this could happen again or something. That's what I'm hearing on one hand. But it could also be someone being greedy maybe they were too concerned about money, too holding on to their money too tightly. And that's probably why this marriage failed or this connection. Oh yeah, this is the marriage card. What was I saying earlier? Sure. Okay. So it's an unhappy family life. Why? Because they were holding on to their pentacles too much. All right, but they were also holding on to you too tightly, and maybe that's also what made this connection not actually work out, because it was like, when you hold on to something too tightly, it's gonna like squeeze out of your arms and run away. That's how I see it. And if you give someone respect, and again, that equal give and take I talk about a lot in my readings, it's like, okay, then we can go somewhere. Then we can actually do something here. I mean, you could also be working on your own stability. I get that as well with this card. And also, because this connection didn't work out, it's like, okay, well, I got to work on my stability, and that's what I'm focused on, because, it's not like a tit for tat thing. It's more of like you're doing what you got to do for yourself, but you're like, okay, well, this person isn't here to help me anymore either, so I better get my ass moving with this, because I have stuff to take care of, and I'm not going to sit around and wait for anybody. And I don't see you looking for anyone, actually, obviously, because there's so much turmoil that came out of this connection I'm getting also. It's interesting how this candle is like going out very slowly. So that might also relate to the Four of Pentacles again, like the holding on to you, like not wanting the flame to die out. I mean, that could have been you as well. You both were holding on to each other so tightly and didn't want this love to die. But the thing is that there needs to be, again, an equal give and take. No matter how much you love somebody, you can still love someone and let them go. And I know it's very sad, and it's not fun, okay? It's not fun. But the thing is are you going to continue this cycle over and over and over, knowing that it's not working, knowing you're not happy, you're not fulfilled, people are being selfish and not giving back to you what you deserve, and you deserve so much more. With the Star, you've been through a whole bunch of crap. Like, you deserve everything. You deserve everything beautiful, okay? This says hope, recognition, inspiration, creativity, calm, contentment, renewal, serenity, spirituality, healing, positivity, faith, healing, it says again, and rejuvenation. Yeah, you're rejuvenating. You're giving to yourself. You're pouring into your own cup. You're also focused on nature and the divine, your spiritual self, and nurturing. I'm getting all of the aspects of you, what makes you you, but it's also, I think it's mostly your spirituality, like you connecting with God and saying, hey, I know who the F I am, okay? And I have dreams, and I have ambitions, and I have, so much inside of me I can create. I can, you're inspired by others. You're inspired by nature itself, okay? And you have so much to give. You're not going to, your worth, and you're not going to waste that on something or someone that is not giving back to you. I just keep hearing that, okay? We also have the Three of Cups reverse. That's Cancer. I normally don't say, recently I haven't been saying the zodiac signs, but I'm going to try to do that as much as I can. These cards help me because, it's right there in the card, but I do know a lot of the signs, but not every single one of them, so, but I will try to continue to speak about, like, the signs, or at least the element that we're talking about, which we have a lot of water in this spread, okay, which represents emotions. So it affected you a lot emotionally. So Three of Cups reverse is overindulgence. This could be gossiping, people talking crap. All right. Or it could just be a lack of being social. This could be this person, only looking out for themselves. So that means that they isolate themselves from others. They don't want to be in some sort of social situations. You could also be isolating yourself as well. Maybe like, or I mean, it could also be excessive partying. So it could go either way. Take what resonates. It's either you or this other person. Is overindulging. Yeah, because the King of Cups reverse can also represent a drug addict or an alcoholic. So, oh boy, they might be drinking too much. And I would say just be aware of, yourself doing that. But I think you're not even focused on that stuff. I think you're focused on, like I said, your pentacles and creating that stability for yourself because of all this crap that happened. Okay, I'm getting more cards, but we have the Sun. That's cool. We also have the Two of Swords. So, and that is under the Nine of Cups. So it's like, okay. Usually I see this as like being blinded to what is truly going on or truly there in front of you. So maybe, like you just couldn't see that this was shattering your dreams before. Like it was not what you truly wanted. Okay, and this is also like a crossroads or difficult decisions. You're stuck between two decisions. This also says being torn between two relationships or divided loyalty. Okay, I'm also getting this person probably had some sort of divided loyalty with you and or someone else or something else they had to be responsible for. I'm getting they also could have children or responsibilities that took away a lot of time from you and this person, like in their connection with you. It could very well mean that there was some sort of other third party connection that you aren't aware of or weren't aware of, because again with the blindfold on, I think also the blindfold is representing them not wanting to see the truth and almost being very guarded and blocked off from the truth, and not wanting to admit that this really was their dream come true. They knew that, but they sabotaged it. Yeah. They sabotaged this because of that divided loyalty, not giving everything to you, everything that you deserved. Alright, so devastation because of that. So they're just devastated, and I think you were too, or you are. But I'm getting more so it's them because they were the ones that, it's like the ball was in their court type situation, and they didn't do what they needed to do. Whatever that was, to make things right, or to take accountability, or to support you more, or again, because all the cards here are telling me that, like, they needed to support you more. They needed to be there for you more. You didn't feel like there was some sort of, happy family, marriage, and kids life. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't, it's like, also I'm getting that they probably promised you certain situations like that. Like, oh, I want everything with you. I want to have kids with you. I want to have happy family, and I want to live, in this nice little cottage and whatever. Okay. It was like all these dreams were laid out in front of you, and you were like, wow, this looks so amazing, and yes, I want the same thing with you, and yet they didn't have enough to back it up. I'm not saying that they were lying, but it was more so like, again, they were getting ahead of themselves with the Nine of Swords, like jumping into things way too quickly. You know, and it does say a strong, assertive, decisive person, one who gets what he or she wants. Yeah, that's true, but can you sustain it? That's the thing. No, there was no sustaining, there was no stability. So it's kind of like an in and out thing, even if they weren't intentionally trying to use you or manipulate you. It was like, it still was an in and out situation. Whether they it's funny because it's like they didn't want to look at themselves at the fact that they created that sort of situation. And I'm not saying this person, it's like, oh, it's all them and you're perfect. And it's like, it's not that, but you did all that you could. Okay, nobody's perfect here, but it's what I'm seeing is you did all that you could. And it was like one failure after another failure, after another, after another, after another, and you're like, okay, no, nope, can't. But the sun, on a positive note, positivity, freedom, fun, success, optimism. Yeah, you're being very optimistic at this time. Confidence is shining through, okay? You are shining, all right? You're focused on your freedom and your happiness and having fun. You're focused on the summer and what you're going to do and these new opportunities, these new endeavors, okay? You're not, we have the star and the sun, like, nothing is going to get to you. Okay, you're like, I am free as a bird, and you're not even focused on anything as far as relationships go, as far as what I see. You're focused more on your joy, your healing, and then your joy. Okay, you're not focused on anything else, and your stability. So that's amazing to see, you guys. And that is Leo. Oh, I forgot to say, we have Libra as well, and we have Leo with the sun. So, like, come on, people. You're focused on happiness. You're focused on, like, improvement, and there's this movement towards the future. Anything that's going to create, again, this stability, but there's like, I feel like there's going to be so much fruit from your labor that's going to show up for you, and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, wow, I did that? Okay, awesome. You know, and I feel like, even though the Justice card isn't here, we do have Libra in here, but I feel like justice will be served with this too. Like, this is how you're going to get your justice. You're creating your own justice. That's what I see. And it's not in a negative way at all. This is very positive. The sun. Like, there is no revenge. There is no, like, oh, I'll show you. Like, you don't even care. Like, you're not trying to prove anything to anyone. You literally are embodying this energy. And you're like, I'm focused on the truth. I'm focused on my happiness. I'm enthusiastic about life. And I'm not going to let anyone take that away from me. So that's very beautiful, guys. I love that energy. I'm very proud of you. And I think I'm going to leave it there. So thank you guys for watching. And if you like the video, please hit the like button. And if you'd like to subscribe, please do so as well. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.